Family, what up? We're back. I want to thank y'all. I'm going to thank y'all. Every video. I've been trying to do more on the output side, so I just need you guys to meet me in the comments so we can further the discussion. And definitely hit the yummy. I'll be trying to be mindful of what I say in the first few minutes. Anyway, I told you I wasn't let up off this situation. Period. And I'm coming across so many videos, and the ones I feel compelled to talk about, I present them to you guys and we watch them together. I do enjoy giving my commentary because who knows, it can maybe help a confused person, somebody that just don't understand what's going on. Anyway, Tory, he cracked the code, y'all. He cracked the code. Just imagine if he had given that code out to others. Apparently he hasn't, because nobody's done what he's done since. Think about it. Now, I'm not about to go off on that tangent. Matter of fact, I'm just going to play the video. Thank y'all for being here once again. Unsub, resub for sure. Hit notification bell all. Let's get it.
Unity is for a that can be charged with something.
Yep.
But when you don't know law and you just looking at it from where most people looking at it, you think Tory Lanez shocking, maybe. Nah, homie, it's a reason why she asked for immunity. And it's a reason why his DNA ain't on the gun. It's a reason why now they saying, no, well, maybe he paid her not to say it. No, that DNA say everything.
Does Kelsey sound like a believable witness? No. Is Tory Lanez accusing her of being the shooter? Yes. That person say that I lied about all that to protect myself. They're going to hear that there was residue on her.
That reason right there, just simply the first off, for me, first it was the immunity, and then it was the DNA. But how do you still charge a person, whether they take the stand or not, with those type things? How do you charge a person, y'all, when you got those type of facts? That alone is what? It's one of the Rapping Camels album names. Reasonable Doubt. Since we're on that tangent, let's speak about this. Wasn't the first attorney that he had highly connected to a certain person? I'm just asking. Allegedly, this person had a project out and everything on that project was titled after a Jam Master J? So no, everything was named after a Rapping Camel track. Look it up yourself. Anyway, let's go.
And let's be clear, that was an assassination attempt. That wasn't no, like, you know, some shit that happened. No, that wasn't his room. It wasn't his cellmate. That was an order. That was, you know, that was a, like,
bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tory cool.
14 times, bro, to the head. Like, they were trying to, that he was trying to kill him. But I'm saying, why else would he be trying to kill him? Other than like, you know, somebody put that order in. They take care of this.
That's an interesting take, especially how the other dude said it. When we reached out to the team and let them know new evidence, this, that, then a day later, it happens to Tory inside, and Tory does not have to say she did anything. The evidence lets you know. Her actions, along with the evidence, lets you know. What do we all know? That's another reason I didn't understand how bro is in there. Period. Or at least got what he got. None of the evidence supports the outcome. When we were hearing about it all on YouTube and all these things and the tabloids and this and that, we knew it didn't add up. Does it go back to him cracking the code in the Matrix?
They're gonna take this opportunity and turn it into their advantage in finding an easy way to sink Tory Lanez, since he himself managed to make $1 million into his wallet without the help of Rock Nation and Jay-Z's posse.
Million copies, I just went platinum. I just sold the equivalent units at $1. Sold 1 million copies flat by That's platinum, and I sold 1 million copies, and I made $1 million in less than a minute, man. Y'all try to hold me back, you can't stop me. You can't stop me, bro.
$1 for the NFTs, right? I sold these to my fans for $1. People came, some people bought 20, some people bought 5, some people bought 60. It doesn't matter how much you bought. It was only $1. You spent $60, you bought 60. I need y'all to understand. One of those copies right now is going for 50,000, 60,000, and these are sold. Y'all don't understand? I just cracked the industry. I just cracked this whole crack. It's over. I cracked the whole. It's over. It's over. No more middleman. All y'all artists out there, your label that's telling you, yo, you gotta wait for this day on Spotify and on this that. Y'all gonna get paid, and your fans gonna get paid, and they gonna keep coming to you. Why? Cause y'all making money together. This the digital trap house. Welcome. You're fucking welcome. This is revolutionary. This is history in the making.
Listen, y'all. Say you're supposed to get $1 per album. The label, they might take half of that, if not more. Tory figured out a way to get all of his money with no hands in the pot. He said that he was selling things for $1. But do the math. If you watch these people's YouTubes, these rappers, they got tracks on there, millions of views. Imagine if that was for $1, you could download that track. That's millions of dollars. Period. The most he would have to do is pay for promotion. But when you're an artist like that, you are the promotion. He cracked the code. And the thing is, I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of these artists are dependent. A lot of these artists aren't smart. And like I always say, a lot of these artists come from some real messed up upbringings. And that's why they do what they do. Hell, even dude Freddie P from Making the Band said he would have did the ultimate for take that. Because he changed the situation, and the situation was shit. Tory really cracked the code to the point where the music business could have been out of business, especially if these major artists caught on.
Imagine y'all saying somebody is following the street code, not snitching. Are you snitching or are you not snitching? Because y'all trying to pretend like Kelsey me. Kelsey didn't me, and I really wonder why her main problem with me was, you won't tell people I didn't shoot you. I was like, Kelsey, I don't want to talk about this on social media at all. But now you won't even get online and defend yourself. So that really just proves my points. Either you took some money or your life is in danger. If you say you didn't shoot me, why won't you get on the stand and say I didn't? You should have said I didn't do it. Kelsey did it. If she did it, why wouldn't you just say she did it? Kelsey, if you did not do it, why won't you just say I did not do it? I know who shot me. I said who shot me, and that's why the f*** in jail. Y'all motherfuckers are dragging it online like it's some new evidence. There's no new evidence.
She said all of that. All of that. All of that. And all of the evidence says otherwise. I'm going to stop pausing so much. Shorty is delusional as hell. Why didn't she say her homegirl didn't shoot her? Then she said something about sticking to the street code. That's part of the thing with Tory. But I feel like because he was doing his own thing and his fan base, his demographic, I don't think they would have cared if he would have did this or not. But then you got to think about your peers, the whispers, the chatters, the stares. I get it. She said she did not step on glass. Clearly, we saw it. We saw it. The amount of delusion.
In Kelsey's line of vision, I watched her testify. I watched her deny that Tory threatened to shoot her. I watched her confess that she lied to the police when she said that. The reason why she was lying to the police, the investigators, is because she wanted to protect herself. The rest of the testimony that we just saw, prosecutor holding on for dear life to a recording between her, a police investigator, and another LA County prosecutor, and Kelsey, and just replaying that recording and saying, Kelsey, didn't you say this? And Kelsey saying, I did. Kelsey, is that true? And Kelsey saying, no, I lied. Did the LA County prosecutors give Kelsey immunity?
There's no DNA from Tory Lanez on that magazine.
That lying. I told you. Didn't I tell y'all she was lying? I ain't lied to y'all yet. Y'all done had to come back and play flashbacks. I done told y'all that they would go break gun on them. I told y'all Megan is known for whooping in when she get drunk. She got kicked out of Kylie's party. Come to find out, she done Tory and that other that hoe. That other girl, that other hoe. I told y'all that, man. I told y'all that before all this came out. Man, that DNA evidence is everything. Inconclusive. And this is what the said. He shot 6 times. If he was the one that shot his gun 6 times, there's no way DNA would not be on this gun. That's what the mother said. That's science. The other get up there and say, hey, listen, if I testify, will y'all give me immunity?
She wanted to protect herself. That's why she was so cool on that call. And that's why Tory was asking if they made it out of there okay. If they're victims, they're going to make it out okay. But if they're concocting a plan and it's built on lies, they might not make it out okay. Especially if they see a cut on a foot. Especially when they see her step on a bottle. And they mention it. They being the authorities, the laws. Anyway, she wanted to protect herself. It's not about none of that. Meg even said, I got out the SUV, I was walking away, and then they just started. Who? How did you see this? You're walking away. Make it make sense.
And you know these business executives not gonna like it when they can't get their cut and have their hand in the cookie jar in the pockets of young artists like Tory Lanez.
Allegedly, Jay didn't plan on using Meg to get back at Tory, but once that situation came up, he convinced Meg to sign with Roc Nation, and from that point, they used all their resources to bury Tory.
Stop lying. Motherfucker, I never hit you. Was like, oh, she mad because he's trying to Kylie. No, I wasn't. You dry shot me. Everybody in the car, me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This from out the back seat of the car starts shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass.
Tory Lanez, if he's not guilty, how do you think it's gonna play out? How do you think it's gonna play out if she was lying?
You can't, man, DNA evidence. You can't go against that DNA, homie. Forensic guy saying for somebody to squeeze a gun 6 times and pull it, they're gonna leave DNA. His DNA is not on his gun. And as a matter of fact, I want to say they said it was a woman's DNA or something. They said, they said it was inconclusive, Kelsey. But it could possibly be a woman's DNA. Okay, now you got her saying immunity. Okay, man, there go my reasonable doubt. I have to be found guilty without a reasonable. There go my reasonable doubt that already been created. So we still talking about it. Y'all say, man, let's go how this get dropped.
And that they were protecting her, and a record label was protecting her, and all of this stuff. And they tried to say that the vloggers was wrong. They tried to say that the people was wrong. They tried to sue everybody. Apparently, it's alleged that whoever it is that's put out this hit on him inside of prison, that it came after they let everybody know that this man is innocent, and they got new evidence that should lead to his exoneration and release from prison.
You look at the homepage of these platforms, you can't even find my music. You can't find it nowhere. It's as if I never even dropped nothing. So in order for people to actually have my music chart anywhere, they got to go search for it and individually look for my name and all kind of stuff like that. And it's crazy because they brought it to #1. But I just asked, like, at some point, when does this not seem to be unfair to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like y'all are treating me as somebody that y'all think I am and not treating me as the person that I actually am, and that's not fair. Y'all know my music. My music is on the top of charts, which means there's a demand for my music. If there's a demand for my music, it's y'all job to curate that music to the people there's a demand from. That's all I ask, is treat me fairly.
He said what I said, y'all. It's too much reasonable doubt. Let's go beyond reasonable doubt and just point the finger where it points. Based on science, evidence, statements. That girl didn't plead the fifth for no reason. She didn't continue to lie for no reason. Megan. She's hating stuff right now. She has to be. She's hating it. But something does have to be done. I'm out. Peace.